Camp coming, and I've never seen any of the camp talks, and it was phenomenal and fascinating, and I kind of wish it was like a half-day thing. It was really, really great. So what I was originally going to do here today was talk about philanthropy and what you can actually get out of your life and how it's a benefit to you to go out and be selfish and do good things for others. But it occurs to me that a lot of people that come to ACAMP probably already have the giving spirit and the philanthropic arm. So instead, I'm going to talk about relationships and the different languages of love. Now, how many people here are familiar with the 5 languages of love? Did anybody know that? Oh, okay, cool. I think this is the 5th. I had no idea what they were, but I took a test recently, just in like a comedy video, which turned on its head as I found myself deeply, deeply touched and moved and benefited from it. So essentially, what a love language is that it is the way you were taught how to love as a child by your family. Now, this could either be the example they showed you or the lack thereof, and your expression of love becomes your love languages. So there are 5, and we all kind of veer more towards one or the other. Now, I wanted to explain this all in something that's really applicable and with us every day, which is using our phones and technology to act out these languages of love with each other, just in case you're experiencing trouble doing that. So the first one is words of affirmation. Now, this one I was like, psh, about, but I actually think it's really nice. Basically, if you have a love language where you need words of affirmation, like encouragement, somebody tell you compliments about yourself or constructive things that you can do or yada yada yada, just little messages to yourself from your loved one throughout the day, it really makes you feel good. Now, some people don't need that. Some people don't look for that, but other people do. And you might notice that if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're always the one being like, man, I love you so much, this is so great. And they're like, yeah, it really is. And you're like, what? So a way you can do that, go ahead, take the test, figure out which one is for you. A way you can do that, though, and apply it in your relationship, if you're in a relation with somebody who is a words of affirmation type, is, sending text messages throughout the day, just being like, you're awesome. Like, how touching is that? To get a random, uninstigated text that just says something complimentary. If you're touched by that, then that might be you. The second one is quality time. So these are for people that like to spend one-on-one, undistracted, undivided attention with each other. Now, for me, my best way to do quality time is by doing an activity. And that might be because I like to do like 6 things at once. But doing an activity together, like playing a game or going on a walk, just something that's really you two engaging. If you find that your partner is often frustrated when you guys are talking and you're also like checking email, that might mean they're a quality time type of person. And seriously, it's like so rude to check email while we're trying to talk. Like, why would you even do that, I mean, you're busy, I get it, but like, The third one, and I'm trying to do this fast because I know that we are on, again, next time, half-day camp talks. Wouldn't that be great? The third one is gifts. Now, I was super, super surprised because I always consider myself the type of person who doesn't really believe in materialism. Like, I don't need gifts, man. Like, But I took the test and I found I was totally wrong because gifts are examples of thoughtfulness. It's like physical evidence that this person is thinking about you and experiencing you when you're not there. Now for me, I really like practical gifts. Like if someone came and was like, hey, I had a really great pen at work, so I stole it for you because I know you love great pens. The other day I got a present and I actually just started to cry, I'm not gonna lie. And that's when I knew that maybe gifts touched me in a way I hadn't anticipated prior. Now, again, I'm relating this all to modern day technology. A way of doing gift giving when you're apart using, communication and whatnot, is to send gifts to each other. And nailed it! Everybody loved that joke. It was really good.
I liked it.
But who doesn't like a gift in the middle of the day? Like, oh, I saw this. It's that, the one of that cat that jumps out to sail. Ever seen that? Oh my God, I love that. Oh, it's so good. So good. I believe I'm on the 4th. Ooh, okay, this is mine. So, the 4th love language is acts of service. And that doesn't mean like acts of like service. Instead, it's actually, and again, this at all, but in relating it to how I interact with others, it makes perfect goddamn sense. So acts of service is chores, like caretaking, like making sure there's like a glass of water by the bed, like little shit like that you do and you want to have your partner do for you. It's that little stuff you don't want to take for granted, like, oh, by the way, I took out the trash. Again, bursting into tears. I don't even know why. I just find that stuff so incredibly touching. So if you're also touched by the little things like that, like just somebody helping relieve the minor stresses of your life, maybe you're an acts of service person. And the way to relate this back to the phone, which was the structure I imposed on this talk. Oh, okay, my inbox is literally a source of constant pain. My email inbox, I ignore it, I hate it. My personal friends go days at a time without hearing a reply. I'm always like, just text me. I just avoid my inbox like the plague. So, you know, maybe clean up their inbox. I guess you have to be really close for that, actually. Because it's like, who are you chit-chatting with right now? I don't know. But yeah, I'm talking about like real, like long-term committed love. So you maybe can share inboxes. I don't know. And lastly, the fifth language of love is touch. And if you are someone who feels inherently comforted by physical touch, like whether or not you came from a very affectionate family, or again, lack thereof, physical touch can be incredibly, incredibly important in a relationship. And I'm not just talking about sex. It can be applied in really little simple ways. For instance, if your partner hates it when you interrupt them, I love interrupting people. Frankly, I think interruption shows you're really in the conversation. Not only am I listening to you, I have something I want to say too. This is great. We're talking. It's like, man, semiconductor sex. This is real. Yeah, but turns out some people think interrupting is rude. Some people are like, Well, I mean, I'm not just going to go back to what I was saying now, and instead I'm hurt and quiet. So, how can you use physical touch to help with this? If you know that that's your way to communicate, maybe when you're interrupting, just like reach out and take their hand. I know that sounds so stupid, but being like, yeah, and then say your thought. It's amazing how much that'll comfort someone. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, guys, but it works. So yeah, I guess that's really kind of what I wanted to say here today. Again, the best way to give love is to learn how you yourself best receive love. And then from there, you can have a happy, healthy, functional relationship. Which I guess is always like the summation of everything I ever say, which is that you should love yourself first, you know, as I think we touched on multiple times here today. And then you will be able to best have more love created. Zeros and ones, welcome to the end of the speech. Thank you.